What's going on, guys? So today we're going to do a card or a deck on the new card that just dropped today, the Missing Link. So I wanted to try that out. So let's go check out that card and the deck I've come up with. So here's the card, the Missing Link. And it says, when played, if your deck has 3 or fewer human evolution cards, your human evolution cards, wherever they are, gain plus 30 permanently. So just a nice buff on those 3 cards, essentially. So the other human evolution cards we have are Neanderthal, which says when drawn for every human evolution card you have played this game, up to a max of 4, your brilliant human body cards, wherever they are, gain plus 7 until played. And then when returned, your brilliant human body cards cost plus 1 until played. So this is what we built the deck around, is brilliant human body, basically taking advantage of the fact that we have these 3 cards here. Pecking Man is the third. Basically, if it's after round 2, a random card in your hand gains plus 28 permanently. And then when this is returned, a random card in hand loses 28 permanently from our opponent. So those are the 3 cards we chose for Missing Link. And then we have several brilliant human body cards, along with a couple other just buffing cards to help try to get us a little more power. Since personally, I think brilliant human body is a little bit lackluster on overall heavy hitting power. It's consistent power, but I don't think it gets the big numbers a lot of times. So to try to push it over the top, we've got Eureka. When returned, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 16 this round. And if you won the turn, your remaining cards in hand gain plus 10 until played. We've got the Brain. When drawn, your cards, wherever they are, gain plus 23 for 2 turns. And this card locks for 2 turns. And then when returned, an opponent's random card in hand locks next turn. We've also got Biometrics, going to be a buff for our brilliant human body cards. Wherever they are, they're going to gain plus 17 until played. And then if it matches the arena, your hands and the eye cards, wherever they are, gain an additional plus 38. So we just have the eye. We don't have the hand in this deck. What else do we have? We have Leonardo da Vinci, just a nice science buff. Your science cards in hand gain that plus 26 until played. We've got antihistamines. When drawn, your cards in hand gain plus 12 until played. And if you're losing the round, your brilliant human body cards in hand gain plus 36 until played. So nice big buff on those. We've got the Eye. When played, your brilliant human body cards, wherever they are, gain plus 20 until played. Oxytocin. When played, all cards in both players' hands gain plus 15 this turn. And then when returned, your remaining cards in hand gain plus 20 until played. We've got the Heart. At the start of each turn, a random brilliant human body card in hand gains plus 12 until played. So this is going to be our hold card. A lot of times it's buffing itself. Not always, but a lot of times it is. And then this card is just going to get bigger and bigger as the game goes on, getting all these until played buffs as we hold it. And then hopefully it's our big finisher. We've also got Cloaking Device. When played, 3 random cards in your hand gain plus 35 this turn. And reveal after, was it after scoring? Reveal after scoring, yeah. We've also decided to include Super Soldier. So our deck did have 3 or more brilliant human body cards. So we went ahead and tossed in 3 futurology cards so that our science cards overall get a nice plus 16 until played buff. So we chose, obviously, Cloaking Device, Super Soldier, and Doomsday Clock as our 3 futurology cards. So Doomsday Clock says, when played, if it's turn 3 and you're losing the round, this card gains plus 85 this turn. So nice big heavy hitter. For a couple other brilliant human body cards, we decided on the Blood, Sweat, and Tears combo. So we do have a 3-off combo. Kind of awkward in this deck because we do have some hold cards, such as Matt Mons, which we're just going to hold most of the game and gain that plus 13 permanently. And again, like I said, we have Heart as a hold card too, so can be a little awkward with the Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I will say. But I have pulled it off a few times, so it's not crazy by any means to do, but you kind of have to try to set it up. When played, if you have played Sweat and Tears this game, your opponent loses 75 this turn. Also got Sweat. When drawn, if your deck contains blood and tears, your cards in hand cost -1 until played. And finally, Tears says, if played between Blood and Sweat, gain +60 this turn. So that one is the harder one to hit, obviously, but the other two still function just fine. So that is the deck, guys. I hope you enjoy it. It is a neat little build. Like I said, I wanted to try out this new Missing Link card, and why not include, obviously, Neanderthal and Pecking Man, since they are probably the next two best cards for human evolution. So let's go check out this deck, and hopefully we can win something tonight. Like I said, Brilliant Human Body is not my favorite archetype, but it can win games occasionally. All right, let's go check it out and see what we can do. As always, guys, if you enjoy the content and you enjoy the channel, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And again, make sure you are publicly subscribed. Probably this week I might try to drop something. I've gathered up, I think, a couple really decent limited legendary cards I want to do a little giveaway. So I got to drop a video. Maybe I'll drop a video tomorrow, and then gives us a couple days. You guys can post comments on that video. It'll just be titled like giveaway video, and then you'll need to comment on that video, and then I will do the random comment picker from that video only. So you'll have to make sure you do comment on that video to get a chance. And you will also need to be publicly subscribed, like I said before. So if you're not publicly subscribed, please go turn your subscription on to public so I can see that you are subscribed to the channel. And that allows you to get a chance to win. So, all right, enough of that. Let's jump in. We're playing against Spooky 69 here. Looks like he's got a heavy hitting deck right out the gate. Saw Christmas Carol, Godzilla right on the rip. Some guys just have all the luck, nothing we can do about that. So we have a brain locked. So this is one of them awkward situations, like I was saying, where sometimes we're forced to play a card that we don't want to play. So let's go ahead and play the heart here. Ooh, 0. Interesting. So opponent's building up here. Going for the late game. All right, there's our Missing Link. We got our Sweat. Couple nice buffs there. We got Brain online as well. Let's go ahead and get it going. And we'll play antihistamines. Like to get it on turn 3. So hopefully if we're losing, we can get that extra buff. Ooh, Snow Queen. That's a good draw. Good timing on that card. Ferdinand Magellan. Don't know if I've ever seen that card played against me. All right, round 1 in the books. Let's see what we can do for round 2 here. All right, we drew Neanderthal. Let's go ahead and get him going. I think we're going to go with Sweat. I want to hold Doomsday, try to get it down on into round 3, hopefully, so we can at least get it set in the spot we need it. So in case we need it, round 5, we got it. Or I guess round 4 would be when I draw it next, but I'd have it in the proper position. Unless I draw something where I'm forced to play it here. Looks like we're up against a power per turn deck, though. It's gaining a lot of permanent power as we go. Now, again, like I said, Blood, Sweat, and Tears pretty tough to do in this deck, so it's not a priority. It's just kind of, if it looks like we can make it happen, we go for it. But if not, I am not trying my hardest to do it. So, not with the hold cards I currently have. Makes it tough to play your cards, and you do need to play your cards, right? So, again, not a priority. But it is nice when it happens. All right, so like I said, we were holding Doomsday till now, so let's get that in slot 3. So we do draw at turn 3 again in round 4. Yeah, is that going to be enough? 290. Yeah, it's probably fine. Or 490, what am I saying? Plus the cloaking device, nice. He's getting his purple Emperor trigger. So he's going to be a little tougher going into this these later rounds. I saw a lot of cards that started with 0 power, and they buff themselves as the game goes on. Plus, he's got that power per turn going. So he could sneaky up on us here with some heavy hitting turns really quickly. Let's see if he sneakies up on us. I just like saying that now. I don't know why. I just like to say it, guys. I know you want to sneaky up on him too. All right, there we go. Starting off with that -12. That's what I like to see. All right, there's our heart. Looks like we're going to have to play it again. Decent turn there, 450. All right, we going to run away with this game here? Looks like we might. I mean, we're not doing anything too crazy. We're just kind of putting down consistent power. No big crazy turns. But it seems to be working. All right, nice 500 power here. He's going to need 620 or more. And I think we got it. All right, guys. Well, that's the deck. Like I said, did pretty good. It's nothing too flashy. Just a consistent deck. Let's see if we can win one more with it tonight. See what kind of deck we go up against. That was an interesting little brew our opponent had. Like I said, I'd never seen, what card was it? Ferdinand Magellan? Did I say that right? Magellan, or was it Magellan? Yeah. Never seen that card played against me. All right, here we go. Game 2. Good start there with Eureka on the draw. You love to see that. Super Soldier 2 right out the gate. Ooh. Spicy. We got debuffed, so my guess is he's got, what is that card? God We Merry Men or something like that. I think that reduces the cost of your opponent's cards as well. There it is. God rest you merry gentlemen. Okay. I was close. But I knew what card it was. I mean, that's pretty on point. All right, we got our blood and our sweat. It's close. We're going to play that on the back end there together. So hopefully that the next draw we do get tears, so that eventually later in the game they line up. So we'll just keep pushing them further to the back we can and hope that we get tears next to it soon. If not, no big deal. So let's see, I'll have a chance to draw tears right here. If we do, there it is. I'm going to play it in the front slot, and that's how we get them set up now for the later game. We'll get that combo, or at least have a chance to draw into it. All right. Go ahead and do it like that. We'll keep our hold cards there. Looks like he's got a musical deck. That's interesting. You don't see that often. I'm glad I'm starting to see some unique builds now. Some of you guys branching out, starting to build your own unique decks like that. I think that's really cool. Love to see neat decks, especially because you don't ever get to play against them, I feel like. It's just nice playing against something different, All right, so we have a decision to make here. Do we opt to play Heart so we can take advantage of the Leo buff? Or do we play Pecking Man? Well, Heart's burning anyway, so it almost feels like we might as well play it. Let's do it like that. I want to get it back a little sooner. If it's going to burn up, we might as well play it, right? There's our missing link and our Neanderthal. I might hold Neanderthal. I'm going to play these other two with antihistamines. That way, or I guess, no, it was when it's drawn, so it didn't. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I needed to do it that way, but never mind. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Let's get those three together. Ooh, that's going to be a combo, guys, if you haven't seen this one, with the piano, drum kit, and bass guitar. There it is, Jazz Trio. All right, we got our Doomsday Clock right on time. Doomsday Clock on time. Yeah, I saw what I did there. Dad jokes. All right, let's see. This is turn 3. Do we go max? Nah, I don't think we need to. Let's just get our super soldier down. Kind of wish Super Soldier had a little bit bigger of a buff. I think that would help Brilliant Human Body out a lot. If it was more like a, plus 22, plus 24 type size buff. I think it just needs a little bit more. I don't know, I feel like this archetype in this album is a little weak compared to some of the other ones. So I'm going to hold my blood because I want you guys to see the combo. I mean, we're doing okay tonight with it, but I'm surprised because this is a pretty heavy energy week. I'm surprised I'm not seeing some more heavy-hitting decks right now. All right, here comes our combo. Blood, Sweat, Tears. All right, we got to get Tears in the middle. If played between Blood and Sweat. Blood and Sweat. There we go. There's the combo. 2 combos this game. Look at that. Opponent hit one, and so did we. All right, we got a commanding lead. I don't see him winning this round. So it should be game. Give him a nice good game, sir. Or ma'am. M'lady. All right. It's going to be game right here. He needs over 800, so I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Gonna make us wait. And DC, maybe? Oh, all right, guys. That's the deck. I hope you enjoyed. We get to see the new missing link in action. Overall, I felt like it did okay. I don't think human evolution has enough support currently. It'd be nice if it had a few more odd cards that could buff other archetypes, similar like Neanderthal does, where it buffs a different archetype. So then you can have like 3 or less of your human evolution cards as like a little trio. And then basically play into some other type of archetype like this, like I did with the Brilliant Human Body. But I'd like to see it for some other ones as well. So maybe a couple other human evolution cards will pop out in the future that hopefully buff, space cards or ocean cards, just some other cool, unique combos there that would, I think, help that out with the missing link at least. So for now, though, I'm going to give it, maybe a B-, maybe a C+ tier level. I don't think it's super great by any means. I think it's could be even considered a little expensive for what it does. Maybe could have been more like a 6 energy cost or had a little bit higher base stat. I think that would have been a little more enticing. Maybe made it up a little bit higher on the tier list. But from myself personally, I'd give it a C+ to a B- roughly. So hopefully you guys agree, and hopefully you like the assessment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. So thanks for watching, and have a good night.